Welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann.
Good morning, Dan.
Good morning, Ann. How are you on this wonderful Friday morning?
Peachy keen. I got to catch people up on a little
Okay.
thing. You know, I started out with some eggs, 18 to be exact.
Now, these were eggs that were hatchable.
As far as we knew,
Something
yes.
like that, yeah, okay.
So I have 12. And I actually have 13, but I don't think this last one's going to make it because part of its insides look like they're on the outside, maybe.
Yeah.
It was in there for 3 days trying to get out. You know,
Aye.
Here's the deal. I went to go throw all the eggshells out. You know, I thought we were done. Everybody had gone into the little nursery area. And I heard cheeping, people. There was no chicken in the incubator
Where was
yet.
it?
I heard cheeping. It was in a freaking egg.
It was
An egg that
inside
was
the egg.
unhatched. So we had to pull it apart, and I don't think it will survive, but I was like, what in the tarnation? It was crazy. But there you are. So now I have 12. I wasn't counting on probably all of those hatching, but they're cute right now.
Well,
but within a week,
one
they'll
extra.
start feathering and they'll kind of get ugly and then really
Yeah.
stink. But they're going to get stinky in my garage, so they won't stay in there long.
Yeah, we had ours in the tub.
I'm going to put
for a
them in
while.
my tub.
And we had little, pee pads down and had to clean it up every day.
Oh, yeah.
Kelly did all the work. I didn't
Yeah.
do any of it, but
But, they were safe in there, so.
but they're out in the coop now. And I haven't seen them for over a week. I'm sure that they're at least Cornish size.
You do not let them out to free range,
No.
do you? Not anymore.
Not yet.
Too much stuff.
No, we let them out. I mean, if we're out working like on
Yeah.
the weekend or something, we let them out. Yeah.
Well, we let
They
ours
don't
out
like
this
it, though.
morning. Mine love it. They want to be out.
I know,
But I'm so
yeah.
afraid. I'm getting 5 to 6 eggs a day.
Yeah.
I'm like, please don't kill me. The part I hate about the whole chicken fiasco is integrating
Integrating the new
them into
new ones.
Yes, because it's always I'm a mama, and
You can't separate them?
it hurts my heart a little bit. Well, not forever. No, I can't separate them
I
forever.
mean, you just separate them, the big ones from the little ones, and the little ones get big, and you just let them fight it out.
That's what they do. They
Yeah,
fight it out.
yeah, fight it out.
It hurts me to see them
Let them
pick
go.
on each other.
Pick on them each other, yeah.
Dan's like,
Survival of the fittest.
well, yeah, it's kind of survival of the fittest, all right.
It's what they did when they sent me to school. They threw me in with the wolves. I had to fight it out.
Did you?
I was a year younger. I went to school. I went to kindergarten when I was 4.
Did the baby?
Now, they falsified the record so they could get me out of the house.
Oh, ew. I'm so sorry.
So, anyway.
Hey, if you're
yeah.
keeping up with Creekside the amphitheater
Yeah.
progress, they have announced who will be
it be?
Yes, the artist that will be the first one to play there, and it's Tyler Farr.
Okay.
And along with him will be Sadie Bass and our very own Chris Luno and the White Buffalo.
Ooh.
Previously, Bad Mojo will be, I guess, a headline or opening up. So,
And then previously, Free Whiskey.
yes.
And then previously.
They've changed.
All bands change
members,
all the
but
time.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I want to remind people too that I'll tell you, the Newton County Shindig is this weekend. Newton County Shindig over in Jasper, Ozark Living Expo. That's the 25th through the 26th. That's Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
There's a hog roast and a barn dance,
Yeah, and
and
they've got
car
some-
show and vendors.
Yeah. And they've got some
da-da-da.
inside stuff, too. So don't let the rain stop
Yeah.
you. Take an
Yes.
umbrella with you.
Right.
It may not rain all that much.
But
Sprinkle a little bit.
that's happening this weekend, along with, what is it? The Apple Blossom Festival,
Apple Blossom
which we
Special in
spoke of earlier.
Marshfield, Missouri.
Yeah, and Jeeping for Casa.
Yes, that's starting, and then also that art show.
What art show?
There's going to be an art show at the
Cave
Pioneer
Region.
Pavilion.
I am so sorry. Cave
Yes,
Region
yes.
Festival. Yeah.
They're going to be at around the same
Thank you.
time. I think they're going to start at 10 or 11,
Yes.
which is after the Jeepers are already gone in the parking lot. So they're going to share the parking lot a little bit, but that's going on too.
There's lots this weekend. Get
Yep.
out and go check all that out. Especially
Or-
if it's raining. What a great thing to do on a rainy day.
Or if you just want to sleep all weekend and you've had a rough week, just stay in.
Whatever you want to do.
Whatever
but
you
we're
wanna
trying
do.
to encourage you to go to some of this stuff.
Yeah, well,
Except
it's
Dan
available.
isn't. Dan-
You don't
It is available.
have to go.
No, of course not. You don't have to go. And we want to thank our sponsor,
Stone Bank.
for
The
being
bank
our
with
show
Boulder
sponsor.
Banking.
And it's a bolder because they can do more than others. They're bolder.
Well, they're more
Get it out
more
there.
more
Do.
locally oriented.
Yes.
They've got a core of values that focus on doing local banking.
I think they started over in Mountain View area. I don't know if that's where they started.
Yes, that's where they
but
started.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that's where they started.
And they've got an office in Little Rock, but they're trying to
Yeah.
grow, but stay
Yeah.
stay small. Stay small.
Yes, so there you are, and also Dick's Five and Dime. Go to Dick's Five and Dime this weekend if you're headed
Mm-hmm.
over in the Branson area. You can win. You can sign up to win 5 $100 shopping sprees are available, and we encourage you to sign up for that.
I want them all. I want all I want the $500. I just want the
Okay,
$500.
well, you know what? You're gonna have to. I don't think that's probably how it works. I think if you win once, you're done.
You just don't go up and ask for it.
You can.
I want the $100.
Rude, but you can.
Well, it looks like there's going to be a chance of showers and thunderstorms possibly today after 10 o'clock. After our show, it's just going to come down raining.
Well, okay.
Mostly sunny with a high near 80 degrees today. Otherwise, calm winds becoming northwest 5 miles per hour this afternoon. Chance of precipitation is 30%. And then tonight, 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly between midnight and 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 58 degrees. Saturday, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms continue. Mostly cloudy with a high near 72. Low Saturday night, it will be 56 with a 40% chance of showers. And I'll let you do the rest.
And Sunday, there will be a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, high of 73. Sunday night, low of 61. And I don't see showers in the forecast for Sunday night. Monday, mostly sunny, high of 83. Monday night, 20% chance of showers with a low of 67. Tuesday, a slight chance of showers at 60%. That's more than a slight in my book. But anyway, a high of 81. Tuesday night, showers likely, possibly a thunderstorm, 60% chance, and low of 61. Wednesday's a high of 76 with rain. Oh my gosh, precipitation chance of 60%. Same for Wednesday night, 60%. We're in the 70s and a low of 58 on Monday night. Wednesday, whatever night it is. Wednesday night, I'm
Whatever.
done. I'm done.
Weather's weather.
Yeah.
Okay. Later on in the show, after our first break, we're going to have Mark Hanshaw in. He's going to be talking about the Harrison Roundup Club.
Yep.
And but first, we're going to do some topics to ponder.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
I'm going to read it.
Okay.
Start over. If you never had to worry about choosing what to wear, would you wear what someone else chose for you? It depends on who that someone is.
Consider
If it's
it.
a stylist, yes, probably I would.
If they were trying to seek revenge, I would probably say no.
Have you seen some of these little challenges where people will go in a thrift store and they'll walk down an aisle and their friend will say, okay, stop. And they have to pick that outfit and then go pick some pants and go with it.
No.
Okay. Well,
It's two girls, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Can you imagine two guys doing that? Hey, jeans, try them on.
Anyway.
It wouldn't work.
I would be very picky about who that person was. Now, I do go up to Richard and say, okay, what do you think about an outfit? And sometimes he really doesn't know. You know what I mean? He doesn't really know what's trendy. He just looks at me and says if he thinks
it's not important to him.
Well, I guess that's true.
Dressing and looking a certain way is not important.
And I have been known to ask my daughter-in-law, but I don't ask her anymore. I just wear what I want anymore.
Yeah. Well, we've got some responses from that question, and I will read a couple here if I can find them. Got 3 comments. The question is, if you never had to worry about choosing what to wear, would you wear what someone else chose for you? And Randall Diaz said, I did that when I chose law enforcement as my career.
Yeah, he had his uniform.
Yeah,
so
he had
there
a
you
uniform
go.
he had to wear. And then our good friend Leslie King says, I guess so. My mother used to send me to school looking like a circus performer.
Me too.
She had revenge on
My
on
grandmother
him.
made all my clothes in my youth, like all of them.
Yeah, and you
I
said
have some, and I look like, Lord, I looked homeless. It was the style back then, though.
and then Jenny Goodhalsey says, no, comfort before fashion. No one else can feel how clothes fit except the person wearing them.
I agree.
I'm just grateful to have clothes.
Well, there you go.
It'd be better than not going out without clothes, I guess.
I'm pretty sure that would, I couldn't,
Yeah.
that's not my jam.
Yeah.
I don't want to, I don't even want it. No, just no.
Well, go to our Facebook page and answer the question.
Please.
And you can be funny if you want to, as our friend
We're
Leslie
all in
does.
good fun. Yes, it's Leslie likes to
Okay.
circus performer.
Okay. We've got our history, and we can do that right now.
Okay.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
It was my decision to attempt the rescue operation. It was my decision to cancel it when problems developed in the placement of our rescue team. The responsibility is fully my own.
45 years ago today, President Carter told the nation of a failed mission to rescue American hostages in Iran. 8 U.S. servicemen were killed when 2 aircraft collided.
He told me that I resembled Becky Thatcher in the book Tom Sawyer. And I thought it was kind of funny to have that in a letter from Yuri Andropov.
This was back in 1983, 42 years ago. Young Samantha Smith of Manchester, Maine, received a reply to a letter she had written to Soviet leader Yuri Andropov, asking him, why did you want to conquer the whole world, or at least our country? Andropov denied this and invited Samantha to visit the Soviet Union, which she later did. As Samantha said that day, excuse me, that's not all Andropov wrote. Samantha hit the talk show circuit and then made her acting debut playing Robert Wagner's daughter on the hit show Lime Street soon after she was killed with her father and 6 others on August 25th, 1985, in a plane crash in Maine. Samantha was 13.
Wow.
We barely were able to move out of the house. We held ourselves together, just praying to see and witness the walls just beside our house collapsing in front of us.
10 years ago today, a magnitude 7.8 earthquake in Nepal killed more than 8,200 people. This man was one of the survivors.
We are in the battle for the soul of this nation.
And that was Joe Biden, I can tell from the voice. This is 6 years ago, Joe Biden entered the 2020 presidential race.
It's really important that people have the reality and the perception that they are able to speak freely within the bounds of the law.
3 years ago today, Elon Musk reached an agreement to buy Twitter for roughly $44 billion, promising a more lenient touch to policing content on the social media platform where he, then the world's richest person, had made a habit of promoting his interest and attacking his critics to his tens of millions of followers. Twitter's name was then changed to X, as we know.
And people still call it Twitter.
Yeah.
When I ran for president 4 years ago, I said we're in a battle for the soul of America, and we still are. The question we're facing is whether in the years ahead we have more freedom or less freedom, more rights or fewer.
This was only 2 years ago today. President Joe Biden formally announced in a video that he would be running for re-election in 2024, asking voters to give him more time to finish his job, and extended the run of America's oldest president for another 4 years. He would later step out of the race, and Vice President Kamala Harris and her running mate Tim Walz, governor of Minnesota, were the Democratic ticket. They ended up losing the election to Donald Trump.
Women. What could you say? Hair. They say the hair is everything, you know.
85 years ago today, actor Al Pacino was born. He received a Best Actor Oscar for his role in the 1992 movie Scent of a Woman.
Okay. And then we have a birthday cut. 80 years ago today, singer Bjorn Jovles, one of the Bees in ABBA, was born. The Swedish quartet first hit it big with Waterloo.
Waterloo. You know, that brought back a lot of good feelings when we heard that. Well, y'all can't hear the clip. Never mind. Sorry.
Is I pee freely here? Hey, everybody, I pee freely.
Okay, folks, show's over. Nothing to see here.
61 years ago today, actor Hank Azaria was born. While he's done his share of movies, it's his voice you may know best as the one behind many of the characters on The Simpsons. Among them, heard here are Moe, the bartender, and Chief Wiggums.
Okay.
I'm not a Simpson fan, but
I watched it at the beginning, and I just kind of lost interest after a while. Also, on this day, back in 1969, 56 years ago today, actress Renee Zellweger was born. She won an Oscar for her lead role as Judy Garland in Judy.
Did you see that movie, Judy?
No.
It was good.
No, I didn't.
I thought it was good.
No.
All right. We're going to head out to break. Is that what we're doing, Dan?
I don't know.
Okay, we're going to head out to break, and when you return...
Just work here.
And when we return, we will have a Mark Hanshaw in the studio to talk about the Harrison Roundup Club.
All right.
I invite you to stay with us. We'll be right back
on
Around the Table with Dan and Ann.
And welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. We're sitting in the studio having a good time talking with Mark Hanshaw from the Harrison Roundup Club, and we're finding out in just 3 minutes everything anyone would ever want to know about Mark Hanshaw.
That's a little scary.
He is a jack of all trades and an ace in a hole.
Hey, did we earn your repeat visits with that nice intro?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We love coming down here. I love coming down here. We really appreciate what the station does to help us promote the Harrison Roundup Club
You bet.
and the activities we've had that we have going on. We're coming into our I lose track of this and 50 plus years of professional rodeo in Harrison, Arkansas. This year in September, we have probably got the biggest show lined up that we have ever had.
Wow.
In the history of our rodeo. We've got Justin Rumford coming back. We've got John Payne, the one-armed bandit, coming back. We've got Chris Pyle is going to be our announcer. We've got Kevin Hampton and Hampton Pro Rodeo, our stock contractor. And Kevin just had a bull out in San Angelo, Texas, at a big rodeo out, big PRCA show down there. They had an 89-point ride on this bull.
Ooh.
I mean, we've got. We just went over the top. Our
Wow.
added money, we're up to $27,000 plus in added money this year, and that's going to all be in September, and that's coming up, and we're going to start really rolling that stuff out to the public probably right after Memorial Day here and get some more information out on that.
Okay, good.
Some things we've got coming up more recently are in the near future. On May the 10th, we have WW Promotions back in the arena, and we're going to have a truck pull. We didn't get to have one last year. The weather and scheduling didn't work out. That's going to start at the fairgrounds. I believe the gates open at 6 or 7. I'd have to check and see. We'll have the concession stands open before then and stuff. Then after that, I mean, we're rolling right on into May. On May 17th, we're going to turn the arena over to the Rough Stock Unlimited guys, and they're going to have a Bulls, Broncs, and Barrels deal up there. And that's kind of in conjunction with the Crawdad Days deal and stuff.
Okay.
And we kind of let that go with them. We thought that would match up well, and we've had them up here. This would be about the 4th year we've had them. We just keep changing and adjusting that, and we hope this really, really works out, and everybody has a good time on that.
So it's the what? The Bronx? The
Bulls, Broncs, and Barrels.
Okay.
Yeah.
So barrel racing and bronc
barrel
riding
racing,
and,
bronc riding,
and
bull riding, stuff like that. Yes, ma'am.
Okie dokie.
It ought to be a good time. There'll be a lot of local people participating in it and stuff like that. A lot of local sponsors involved in it, and we do that with Rough Stock Unlimited. We just lease the facility to them, and they're producing it. We're just helping them do that.
Okay.
Then we have the Tommy Rand AFR, Arkansas Family Rodeo Association. They'll be in there the 30th and the 31st at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. on Friday night and 5 p.m. on Saturday night. And if you've never been to one of those deals, you will not believe how many kids and how many people participate. It is an entity unto itself, and Tommy Rand and his crew have done a great job of putting that thing together, and it's really, really grown over the years. And it's a good event, and it's something that you're going to see a lot of kids competing, and it's really good. It's fun to watch. It's really fun to watch.
And it's for the young. I mean,
it's for everybody. But yeah, they've got. I mean,
towards...
they have kids in there from. Mama, can you hold me on the saddle?
Oh my.
To
that's little.
To you have 50 plus, old timer ropings and stuff like that.
You gonna get out there and do it, Mark?
Oh my God.
Would consider
Are your
it.
roping days over?
My roping days are over. Yeah, I never was very good at that. And I never was very good at a lot of things. But anyway, that's what we've got coming up. In May, like I said, then we go back. We don't have a lot going on until September. That's been a conscious decision that we've made to try to bring. We don't have as much stuff going on with the Roundup Club this year, but we're really focused on high quality events.
Well, okay, and not just that though. People can be members of the Harrison Roundup Club.
Oh, absolutely,
in some way,
absolutely.
and maybe hit on, what that entails. Because I know you have rides quite often, or days, rodeo, whatever.
Yes, we have.
Whatever it's called.
The Harrison Roundup Club has grown so much in the past 10 or 15 years. it's really taken off, and it's got a lot of different directions. I mean, we have Sidney Wilkinson with the Queens contest. We have Rick Gratton that does the trail ride deal like that, and then we have several other things. And you can check us out on Facebook.
Okay.
And we're there, and you can post any comments that you want to make on there. We're always looking. The membership, I believe, a family membership is $40 or $45. And there are a few benefits that go with that. You can check that out on the Facebook page as well. Reach out to us and contact us. We're always looking for new members. We're looking for new ideals. We are looking for new things and new events to do to try to involve and improve. One of the things that we're going to try to do this year is we're going to do our best to make sure that we source every product that we sell at our facility from local businesses.
That's good.
Oh, good deal.
That's good.
That makes, the pushback we get a little bit is, well, it's going to cost you more money. It's going to cost you more money. Well, if it promotes and it helps Boone County and the citizens and the people that we consider our customers, then hey, let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's make it work, and let's keep our money here at home.
I think once you put it in a budget, it won't hurt you at all.
I agree.
People are going to buy it.
Yeah.
Whatever. They may gripe. But
well, and they do, and they'll know when they go up there and they buy a burger at our concession stand that it comes from a local vendor here in town, and from different ones we switch up on that, and that money is going back into the community through more ways than just buying a ticket for the Roundup Club and stuff like that. So everything to do. We've got a group up there that helps us with the concession stand.
I was going to say, you must have a lot of volunteers even for that aspect of it.
Well, we've had to hire some help to get it done. I mean, it's gotten to the point where it's bigger than that.
Okay.
And we've got there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of moving parts there.
Yeah.
And we produce everything ourselves up there as far as our events and stuff that we don't lease it out to. We are the producer.
Are you the brainchild?
Huh?
Are you the brainchild?
Oh, no. We've got a great board. We have got a great board, and I can't give them. We've got Robert Charles Hunsacker. I'm the president, rodeo chairman. Robert Charles Hunsacker is vice president. Vicki Gratton's our treasurer. Emilia Sands is our secretary. Those are the board members, are the officers. And then we've got, Joey DeMeyer. We've got Jason Manus. We've got Josh Massengale. We've got, and I know I'm going to forget somebody. We've got Larry Grady. We've got Bobby Evans, and I know I'm going to forget somebody on that list.
And more.
And more.
There are more.
Yeah. and we have our meetings on the last Monday of every month up at the our offices at the arena up there, and they're open to the public. If you want to come, let us know.
Yeah.
You can get a hold of us. We'll put you on the agenda if you got something you want to talk to us about, or
maybe if they're just curious.
If they're just curious, if you just want to come in, sit down. I mean, we're an open book. I mean, if you want to know what we've got going on, if you're interested in participating at any level, we'll welcome you. We're also, we had last year we had over 60 sponsors for our fall rodeo. 60 sponsors, yeah. I mean, and we are amazed at the support the community of Harrison and Boone County gives to that, and have for many, many years, and we hope we can continue it, and hopefully we're providing a good product to them, and they feel good about it when they say, hey, we're flying your flag in the arena during this event, or your signs up there. And if it wasn't for those sponsors, it wouldn't happen, and we just can't thank them enough.
That's cool.
And we can't thank the station, KHOZ, for enough. I mean, you guys help us and support us, and
it's all around the table. That's it.
Yes, I mean, you do, and that's what it's all about. That's keeping it, what is it, keeping it country?
Let's keep it in country, yeah.
So again, the meetings are the last Monday of the month. At what time?
We start at 6 o'clock. We're going to start at 6.
Okay, and if I would encourage you to go to their Facebook page and reach out to someone there and say, "Hey, I'm interested in coming," or something. Maybe I don't know if you need to know people or just let people.
No,
show
you're
up.
welcome to show up. I mean, if you
you
don't have to let us know. The door's open, and I mean, we'll welcome you, and you can see what goes on, and you may say, "Hey, I want to be interested, and I want to help in this area, or I want to help in that area," and we'll find some place for you.
Have you got areas that really need a lot of help?
Well, the concession stand. We're always looking for extra help in the concession stand. We think we've got that lined out this year at this point, but there's always something to do. Whether it's taking money at the gate, whether it's
clean up.
Plus, people
is a
get
big deal
sick.
too. Yeah,
I mean, things happen. You need someone to be able to fall back on. Would be great too.
And in some of those events, like the Yamaha rodeo that they have up there, the ATV rodeo, that thing will last. I mean, until the wee hours of the morning, and they start like at 1. And you need to let people have a break, and it's good to have different people, and it's just good to expand your horizons and expand your membership base anytime that you can.
Yeah.
There you go. What a great promotion.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, we are shameless self-promoters.
Well, Roundup Club's got something on May the 10th, the 17th, and the 30th and 31st.
Yes.
And they can go to the Facebook page and get all updates on that anytime they want.
You bet.
How can they contact you otherwise? Was that the best way on Facebook?
You can contact us on Facebook. I thank everybody. You can my phone number's out there for the whole world, so you can call me.
Is it?
Pretty much. And I answer it. Regrettably, there it goes now. I answer it. I answer it all the time. So related.
I'm not going to put it on our Facebook page. Just go to the Facebook page.
Yeah, and it's on there. And reach out to us, and we watch it pretty well. And anybody that knows me will know how to get in contact with me and call. We're always looking for new sponsors. We're looking for new ideals. I mean, we're looking to improve our product, and we think that this year, for this fall event, we have spared absolutely no expense, and we are so excited to have this nailed. And we're just John Payne is. I don't even know. I can't even count how many times he's won PRCA Entertainer of the Year.
Wow.
And
you got him.
He's got it. Yeah. And, these acts, one of these days will be the last time. And then we've got Justin Rumford coming back, Rump Chat. And does his own podcast and stuff like that. And he is.
It's going to be entertainment in all forms and fashions.
Yes, and if you weren't here, Justin, he was supposed to be here last year and had a conflict that come up and he couldn't make it. But if you'd saw him the year before, I mean, these guys are the high end of the rodeo world. I mean, these are the guys that you see on the Cowboy Channel. These are the ones that you see in Cheyenne. These are the ones that you see in San Angelo, in Dalhart.
They're coming here.
And they will be. We're bringing them to you and sparing no expense in bringing them to you in Harrison.
There you go. Go support
with the help of our sponsors that are signing those checks.
Absolutely.
Right.
Now, where do we get tickets on these? Do you have some outlets you want to?
Yeah, there are some tickets. We always sell advance tickets, and we sell those down at Pal Feed.
Okay.
And then we sell them at Hudson's, and we sell them at Cash Savers.
Okay.
And the advance tickets, I don't know. They will always be a discount on the cash tickets to make it worth your while for buying them. You can always buy them at the gate. We don't do and Thursday night on our rodeo in September is family night. And our area appreciation night, however you want to call it, all tickets are $5.
Ooh.
Wow.
And so you're not going to get to see an event, usually that caliber of rodeo, you're going to pay a minimum of $20, $25 a
I
ticket.
expect there'll be a lot of people there.
Yeah, we hope so. And that deal, the Thursday night deal, is started to really, really grow. And that wasn't an original idea. That come from a friend of mine in the rodeo world. Another committee had tried that, and it started to grow, and they went from hardly having anybody on Thursday night to nearly 80% capacity.
Wow.
It gives people money to come back the next night.
There you go.
That's
exactly.
good. Yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
Well,
Mark, thanks so much.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for
coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get out and support the Harrison Roundup Club. Go to the Facebook page and get some tickets. The month of May is jam-packed. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have more from Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Stay with us. Welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. It's 9:39.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
It is.
Who's our show sponsor?
Our show sponsor today is Stone Bank. Boulder
Stone
Banking.
Bank.
Yes.
Right down the road.
Yeah, we're getting some new, I guess they're called bumpers. You know, little intro bumpers to promote the fact that we have sponsors.
We are. Like we feel like we've moved up in the world. And
Yeah,
we hope we have in your eyes, in your mind, and in your, not moved up, but at least we offer something that you like. Let's go with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Who Pete Davidson is?
Sort of, yeah.
He's been he's a football player, I think.
No, he isn't.
Yes, he is.
Is he?
No,
he's not.
It says former SNL. I looked at that and I thought it said NFL. But I guess I don't know who Pete Davis is.
He's all tatted up, and he's like, I think he's with one of the Kardashians now.
Oh.
I think. I don't know if he's a musician. I don't know.
Anyway,
obviously I don't follow
his body's full of tattoos.
Yes.
And he has spent over $200,000 to get rid of a lot of them.
Wow.
And he's
so
not
you have
finished.
to laser them, don't you?
Yeah.
Or cover them up.
And that's not even half as what he says.
Wow.
He figures it'll take probably 10 years and cost him about $500,000 to get rid of the tattoos that's on him, and they will be using lasers. Yeah. He says they remind him of a rough time in his life, which he is no longer a part of. But yes, burning off a tattoo hurts way more than getting one.
Richard had part of his little, when he was 18 and was in the guards or whatever, he got a couple tattoos.
Was he drunk when he got them?
I know.
That's what
I don't
usually
think he was
happens.
drunk. I don't know. I didn't ask him that. I think he was in his right mind because he didn't really drink a lot. But anyway, it's on his arm. It's a little. There's a bunny up here, and then there's a flag up here. But the
Did he get
bunny,
him taken off?
He was trying to. He got it lasered once, and he said it hurt like the devil.
Yeah.
But also, you were going to have to do it repeat because it made it kind of white,
Oh.
but it didn't really take out the color. I mean, it's not colored. It was that whatever the basic color is, black, whatever that color is. But so it's not an easy process, and it's yeah.
Oh well.
Anyway, there you are. I guess you better make sure you really want to keep it if you get it. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Selfie-talking mourners are ruining the Pope's funeral. Don't you hate it when you go to places and people are like doing selfie? Oh, there we are on the wall. Selfies or whatever, and some people will talk to people at public events.
Oh yeah. I always like the one where they turn and they go.
The duck lips?
Yeah. What's up with that?
I don't know. It's stupid.
It looks silly.
It does.
It
We're
doesn't look-
old. I think, there's an obsession. Okay, we're not even on this right now. There's an obsession, and I think we've probably talked about it before, especially with women who constantly have to take pictures of themselves. And we've had even, I think, some of our therapist people that we've interviewed said, yes, that's kind of a thing, and I don't know if that's some sort of validation, if they're missing something, or if they're just feel like they're so beautiful they want to. I don't know what goes through a person's mind.
Is it kind of an
I don't
addiction or a
relate
phobia or something?
I don't know. But they take pictures. I mean, don't you know people that do?
Oh yeah.
Okay, what is the deal with that?
I've been in a crowd like at the Balloon Festival or something, and the mostly it's young girls. They'll walk by and then they'll see a balloon or something and they'll.
The other day when we were in St. Lucia, there was this cute little boat that came up, and these girls, all of them were like, that's what they were doing. And maybe, I don't know if they're models. I don't know their story, but it just seems like there's quite an obsession with that, and I feel like probably I'm not gonna say that. Whatever.
Self-confidence.
Well, you're lacking something. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, that you need the validation. Is that what it is? I don't know. Sorry, I got off on my soapbox with that. But I'm friends with somebody who does that all the time. And I'm just like, I don't get it.
Who is it?
I'm not telling you, dork. Anyway, some idiots are proving they really aren't many difference between the Pope's funeral and a Taylor Swift concert. Okay, yes, there is. So I hate to tell you, getting a ticket is almost impossible. The line to get in is about an 8-hour wait.
Oh, okay.
And when fans get close enough, they can't stop taking selfies.
Wow.
Seriously, St. Peter's Basilica is now asking mourners to stop taking pictures with the coffin.
Oh, gosh.
There's no respect there. Anyway, and after someone live streamed it on TikTok, the Vatican is now considering banning selfie sticks completely to help keep things dignified.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah,
Yes.
I understand
There's a
that.
time
Yeah,
and a
there's-
place for everything. And that just led me down the road of the
That's
obsession
fine.
with taking
That's okay.
selfies.
We got back to the square one. We're good. We're good.
My husband keeps me humble. He won't let me take a bunch of selfies of us. He knows when we get on a plane going somewhere.
Well, I've seen.
There's going to be the
I've
obligatory.
I've seen those.
He lets me get a few, but I could take a lot more, but I won't.
Do you have a problem with
Not that
validating
not that
your
much.
image every 2
No,
or 3
I just
seconds?
like to document that I've been to St.
Well,
wherever
yeah,
I
I
went
get
to.
that. I
Kinda was-
understand. Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm usually looking for
I don't
a
think
nice, odd-looking mushroom.
I have to an usher.
Well, just take a picture of something that's cool.
Oh.
You know, like a mushroom or moss or something like that.
I will say, the older I get, the less I want to see myself in a picture.
Yeah.
Okay, there you are.
All right.
Be respectful.
Yeah. You know what the dirtiest cities in America are?
Shaw's bot. What? I almost spilt my water.
Oh.
Where, Dan? Where are the dirtiest cities in America?
You got to guess. All right,
Philadelphia.
Let's see.
New York.
Analysis of 311 complaints about drinking water, sewage, and garbage pickups. Baltimore, Maryland, has been ranked as the country's dirtiest big city, home to 6 of the filthiest zip codes. Sacramento, California was second.
Wow.
Charlotte, North Carolina was the third dirtiest, despite all the rats and pee smell. New York City, of course, came in 17th, behind Houston and Chicago.
I am surprised that New York wasn't higher up on the list, but I've never been to Baltimore. I don't know how nasty it is, but
Yeah.
evidently it's pretty dirty.
Yeah. I've been to New York, and I've been to Houston.
Yes.
I've never been to Chicago.
Me either. Or Charlotte, I've been to the airport. That's about it. And Sacramento, never. So I
Can't
really
get a good
speak
idea
from
of what the city looks like
experience on that.
from an airport's perspective.
So,
no.
you know, can TikTok get you in trouble? Yes, it can. A TikTok astrologer has been a TikTok astrologer. That should be your red flag right there. Has been arrested for predicting a strong earthquake and causing a panic. His handle is John Palmistry, but don't bother looking him up. His videos have already been taken
Oh,
down
my
and
gosh, poor
deleted.
guy.
An earthquake hit the country back in March, killing almost 4,000 people about a week later. He
They should have
predicted
listened
another
to
big
him.
earthquake and freaked everybody out. FYI, the U.S. Geological Survey says it's impossible to predict an earthquake before it happens.
Oh, you know what?
Trust them, they've tried.
Some people have some kind of innate talent. And I don't dismiss that. If they,
I don't either. I think
Yeah.
people, you know, they've used people, like even psychic type people, to help solve stuff.
murder mysteries
Murder,
and yeah, all that kind of stuff. Okay. Well,
I'm so tired.
we're going to end on this one.
Okay.
Science has now identified 4 types of lovers.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, goody. New science has proven the old notion that love really is like hot sauce. Australian researchers have now identified 4 categories of lovers and varying degrees of spice, mild, moderate, and spicy.
Ooh, spicy.
Or lustful.
Okay. Caliente.
Or intense, which would
Okay.
be intense. Okay.
Okay.
They found that most of us fall into the moderate category, defined as unremarkable in bed.
Wonder what it takes to be remarkable.
I don't know. The most intense lover is also the rarest, about 1 in 10, and results in obsessive behavior. Okay. And the need to do a couple of times a day.
To
Whoa,
do
that's-
it.
Yeah, I know. To do it, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, how do you want to talk about this, Dan?
I don't know.
Without getting ourselves dug in a hole.
I don't know that I want to
many-
meet that person.
Do you want to be that person?
It's
You
too
don't know?
much. always wanting to love and kiss and all the yucky stuff.
Y'all, this is just redonkulous, and I think we should go to break.
We should go to break right now before it gets horribly.
Yeah, it goes really bad.
Yeah. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. It's a Friday, and we're getting ready to get out for the weekend. I've got my bags packed in my what?
Where are you going?
Well, just going.
Excuse me.
I'm going. You know.
You ain't gonna live out of your car. Did you get in trouble? Did you get sent to the doghouse? You're in the doghouse.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, I'm just asking.
No, I think I'll go. I think we're going to go up to the cherry blossom
Okay.
festival tomorrow.
Okay, that's happening this weekend.
Yeah, there's some inside events there we'll probably do.
Okay.
Of course, there's a lot of stuff around here to do if you don't want to get out of town.
Yeah.
There's the art show.
Cave Region
Cave Region
Festival
Art Show,
out
yes.
at North Ark Pavilion.
Yeah, you've got a. Hey, if you got a Jeep or a 4-wheel drive vehicle or just any vehicle with a little bit of ground clearance that you can go on dirt roads, Jeep and Fracassa's got their event coming up this tomorrow.
It
tomorrow
has to
morning.
be road worthy.
Yeah, you don't want to take your Cadillac.
No, but also you can't take something that's not something you can drive on the highway.
Yeah, a low rider would not work.
Right. So
check that one out.
Check that out at the college. There's lots going on out there.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Yeah.
What else? There was something else going on. Go to Dick's Five and Dime if you want.
Yeah.
That's always an option. You know,
And,
that's pretty. We're probably being pretty lame about like advertising everything that's going on this way. Oh, the farmers market.
Yeah, the farmers market
Actually,
tomorrow.
they got rained out for their opening, which was last weekend, and they're planning on being there tomorrow.
Yeah.
7
Now,
a.m.
is Grice's open this weekend? For
I
their
believe
farmers,
they are.
farmers
They
market?
have a farmers market out there at Western Grove.
Yeah, if
That's
you don't wanna
another
come into
option.
town.
I'm like look at their page on Facebook, and they have all kinds of stuff in there.
Yeah.
Liquidation. Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
All right.
Huh. So, you know what?
Yes.
You know, I know you've used Chat GPT.
I have.
Well, so is the Bar Association. Do you know what that is?
The
you
bar?
know what the Bar Association
is that for the lawyers?
California Bar Association.
Yeah.
Well, they admit now that they used Chat GPT to think up some questions for their state's law exam.
Why not? What's
Well,
the big
I guess
deal?
I don't know that there's any problem with that, and they might not have been, and they might not have been on par with the California bar's standards,
No.
which is why they're now trying to adjust test scores for anyone who took the exam earlier this year. So they did. That was a bad thing.
Yeah.
Even worse, the questions were drafted by non-lawyers working for the company that were paid to write the tests.
Oops.
So that's
well, there's the problem. You pay a company to come up with, individually unique questions,
Right.
and they say, "Well, let's just use Chat GPT."
Exactly. They took the easy way out.
Yeah.
Look what it got them. Okay. Yeah.
Do you know what today is?
Well, it is. I
don't know if he's, if his pants are.
If he's showing some crack.
Sloppy. Yeah. Don't hug him. No hugging today.
Why did I not get hugged? Well, because Arbor Day.
It's also Arbor Day.
What
Is that where you plant a tree, right?
Yeah, I believe that's where you plant a tree.
All right.
Hey, it's that season. Go plant a tree.
And if you don't want to do that, you can also eat some macaroni. It's Macaroni Day.
It's Marconi.
Oh. What's Marconi?
It's a guy, an Italian inventor.
Oh, I know who that is.
You do?
Yeah, he
knew the
invented
whole
macaroni.
Time you were just such a doo-doo.
National Mani Petty Day.
Oh, sign me up for a mani-pedi. I'm not one of those women.
It's
that
nail
does
polish,
it every
right?
week. Yeah, but they go in, they scrub your legs and warm them up and do foo-foo on them and your hands and all that. Yeah.
Right.
National DNA Day, too.
DNA?
DNA. What does that stand for? Can you say it real quick?
Deoxyribonucleic acid.
Nucleic acid.
Nucleic acid.
Okay. Wow. Start of the New Orleans Jazz Festival.
Okay.
There you go. Tomorrow is Alien Day. Please be kind to your alien, I guess, for tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Alien Day?
That's what it said. It did.
Yeah, there it was.
Said it. Yeah.
All right.
I'm done.
Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you Monday morning, bright and early, around 9 o'clock. We don't get out of bed till 15 till. Have a great day. We'll see you Monday.